Okay, so here is one of the bodies that's waiting a bit more of body work and painting. This one has been given to me by a friend who used to restore the same B12 car and stop the project to focus on something else. So he gave me his body almost fully restored, a lot of old bits and pieces that you can see here. I've got here a box with some of the handles, mechanisms for the doors. Everything has been sanded, even the handles inside that have been done from horns, so it's been carved into horns. And here on the other side it's a bit messy because everything has been stored when I left here, but here is the original body with the chassis that's been restored already and waiting for the rest of the project to carry on. And then I've got the engine here underneath here. So engine is here, that's the flywheel on top of it, and I've got the front axle here. It's very hot today, so I'm making sure at the same time that there is no snake hidden in here, just looking for some cool place to rest. But normally it should be okay. Sometimes they put themselves up here in the carpentry. Oh, and there are, I don't know if you can see at the top of the ceiling, there are some nests of bees, or I don't know what that is. Yeah, actually I don't know if you can see, but it's wasps' nests that I've got here, and I've got more over there, so I need to be careful actually, because they're still alive and some of them are still flying around. Gotta be careful not to bother them at the moment, don't want to be stung. So yeah, let me see if I can just, I'm gonna go there, get rid of all the spider webs. Haven't come here for quite a while, probably about 6 months or something, so I just wanted to come around. And so here is a engine from an old 2CV, so that's a 18 horsepower 2CV engine. I got that from a friend who I gave an old car to restore as well. Here I've got the gearbox. I'm sorry I don't have, maybe with, I can't put some light with the, yeah, here. So here is the gearbox from the B12. This is going to be probably a lot of work because it's very rusted. I can't even move the gearbox lever. So yeah, I'll get to it later. And here I've got the whole body. That's what used to be the exhaust. On top of the body I've got the front headlights, the radiator, and that's about it. So let me have a look, making sure there's no snake around, or up here. No, it's okay. And inside I've got the wings and some bits and pieces. I've got the rear door, the bonnet, and that's it. Oh, I'd like to show you something as well if I can get around it. I'm not sure. Let me have a look. Here. This is the original horn. So let me see if I can use it. Normally it works. So let Let me see. Gonna wake up all the spiders around. Alright, here I've got another 2CV gearbox. I don't even remember where I got it from. Probably someone who gave it to me. That's about it. That used to be my workshop. That's where I restored all the first 2 CVs I made videos about on my channel. And I've got, as you can see, quite a lot of spare parts from them as well. A lot of doors around here, more doors. I've got, oh, that's over there at the end is the fuel tank of the B12, and that's it. That's an old beacon that I kept. And after that, well, that's the steering wheel from the B12 here that I will restore later on. That's a part of the footstep on the side. That here is an old trailer that I restored when I used to fly and put my trike on it. So someone gave this trailer to me, so I restored it completely. Put new suspension here, all the electricity, and new tires, obviously. I've used it quite a lot. That's quite handy. And on the other side, what can I show you? Here I've got an old gas tank that I converted because obviously here there's no electricity, there's nothing, so if I want to have electricity here I need to have an extension. And when I needed some compressed air to put into my tires, I used this gas tank, fill it with compressed air, and then just use it here to top up my tires. Then apart from that, then I've got a lot of bits and pieces, all the springs from the B12 suspension. It's a bit messy because when I left I had to put everything in here, and so everything has been just stuck in, but normally I've got a bit more space, so some more tools are hidden underneath the workbench. And here I've got the original seats from the B12, so this is quite rare, so I want to keep them, and I'll restore them completely when I get to it. And then the main workbench I used to use is here, so it doesn't look like it, but it's quite well equipped actually. I've got here an old battery charger. I like it very much, it works very well. So as you can see, I can choose from 6 volt to 24, which is quite handy, and you can as well adjust the intensity of the charge you want to have. I've used it a lot for electrolysis, to remove the rest of different bits and pieces, or to plate these pieces with zinc or aluminum. Maybe I'll make a video about that later on. All of my power tools are hidden over there because sometimes well, a lot of animals are coming in here, and I don't want them to chew on the cables, or if there is a lot of rain or something, I don't want them to be flooded. So I've got some more tools here. My paint guns are there, some spare wrenches, pliers, whatever. Here I've got these where from time to time I change one of these tones and put instead one of these to clean rusty parts. That works very well actually. And then of course I've got these here, which to be honest I don't remember the name in English, but you'll see what this is for. I've got a couple of welders as well over there, old ones mainly, but they work very well. Like many of the things I've got, they've been given to me by friends or people who got to know me and wanted to help. So yeah, I've been lucky in that respect. And apart from that, well, here are some of the register plates of the cars that I've been dealing with or restoring at some stage, and that's about it. The rest of it is just standard workbench, workshop stuff. Here I've got another of my what's the name for that? Welder torch or something like that. Well, you know what I mean. I used it quite a lot, and well, this is another 2CV engine that someone gave me when I gave them a car to restore, because at some point I used to have about 10 different cars, and obviously I couldn't restore them all, so I gave some of them to some friends, and I didn't ask for money, so they gave me parts that could help me, and that's it. So as I said before, there's no electricity here, so I've got, when I needed to have good lighting, I had these fluorescent tubes light here, which I used. I can move, it's fixed, the base of it is an old car rim, and so I can move it around, and I was just taking extension from the building around there, maybe you can see it green and grey, and just use it here. And when I was too lazy to get the extension, I was just using one of these car batteries, and I had an old car headlight over the workbench here, and with the 12 volts it was enough to do what I had to do. When I didn't need any power tools, it was enough. Then if I was still here, I would probably install some solar panel on the roof here, because I've got quite nice surface, probably about 30 meters squared or something like that. So I don't know how much this is in inches, but yeah, maybe I'll add it when I edit this video. Just wanted to share all that with you. It's a bit messy, and it's starting to rain here because it's been boiling hot these past few days, and I think we're gonna have a big thunderstorm tonight. So that's basically it. That's where I started getting involved with classic cars, restoring stuff, and that's the update I wanted to give you about my B12. So this is the body that I will restore or put on the chassis that's already restored over there, and the original car is just waiting here because I'm going to take parts of it and use it to restore the definitive car. So the idea for me would be to have this car back on the road before its 100th birthday, which will be in 1925. So I still have 8 years to get there. I don't know when I'm going to be able to carry on working on it, because as you know, I live in the UK and this car is in the south of France, so I just took advantage that I was passing by here to stop and make this video for you guys. But I don't know. Maybe I've got a friend that might be interested in helping me restoring the car, and I need to talk to him to see if he would be okay just working on the car and sending me pictures and videos so that I can keep updating you guys, and when I've got time I would just come down here and help him out, or I don't know, or maybe I'll wait a little more and do it myself. I'll see. But yeah, basically that's what it is, and this here, as you could see before, is what I did for the sandblasting cabin. So at the beginning I used to have this one. This is the first one I did for small parts. It was quite good actually. I had this headlamp that's coming from an old Citroen BX actually, which I was plugging to a car battery to have some light in here. Now it's a bit damaged. The door here used to be in wood, but it's been taking rain for a few years already, so now it's all rotten and I got rid of it. And after that I just needed bigger spaces, bigger parts to sand, so I did this one, and this one is actually made for big parts. I designed it so that I can get inside it and sandblast directly from inside the cabin. I can stand on in it, but I can as well stay out of it and just get my arms through the holes that you saw on the other side. I'll put picture up here. And there is a 2CV windscreen stuck on just to have nice window and see through it, and that's about it. So yeah, that's my workshop, or used to be, because I haven't worked here for a couple of years, but all my tools are still here, and a lot of parts, and yeah, I miss it sometimes. I'd like to have that in the UK as well, but yeah, it's a lot of money to have everything moved over there. At the moment it's gonna stay here. So that's it. If you've got any questions or anything I didn't cover, just let me know in the comment. I'm happy to answer pretty much anything, and yeah, that's about it. There are probably many more things that are interesting around here for anyone who's interested in DIY and restoring old stuff, and but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, even if it wasn't really structured. It was just me rambling around and showing you stuff, but yeah, I just wanted to give you an update. Now just let me know if there is anything else you'd like to see or anything. Just let me know in the comments, and if you like the video, well, just click this thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel for more video of these, and see you soon. Bye.